Hello, so I'm in Paris, France right now. My boyfriend came to visit me because it's our spring break in London, so we are traveling around Europe. I actually took a train from London to Paris, and it was about a 2.5 hour train ride, and then to get to the train station, it was also another 2 hours, so it was quite a journey. But we're here, and today is actually day 2, but I did not film a intro video before, so this is the intro video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching. On the way to Paris! My hair's a mess, isn't it? So the train that we took is actually called the Eurostar, and it goes under the English Channel, which is under the sea level, so it was really cool. And then when we arrived, we just got off of the train and we're in the Paris train station. And the first thing that I noticed about Paris was that it smelled so good outside. I think it's because of all of the food. And we also noticed that McDonald's was selling macaroons, so that was pretty cool. After the train station, we just walked to our hotel, which was about 3 minutes away from the train station, and this is what the hotel room looks like. We got a nice bed with big fluffy pillows, which is always a treat, and then this is the bathroom. It was really cute. I like how everything was spaced out in this small area, but it all fit so perfectly. And this is my boyfriend, Sydney. And then this is the rest of the room. It's the perfect size for the both of us and all that we needed. And then it has this cute little window that you can see the rest of the hotel from. And I just thought the view was so cute and like quaint and Parisian, whatever that means. It was a beautiful, warmer day in Paris. And so we just dropped off our luggage and then went to go get something to eat. This is my food. It's a mushroom tagliatelle, and my boyfriend got a steak and chips dish. Since going to Italy, I have fallen in love with tagliatelle. It's so delicious, and this one was really fresh and hot. And so after eating, we just got electric scooters and we scooted around the city, and of course we went to go see the Eiffel Tower. Look at this thing, it's huge. My first reaction from seeing it from far away, I just was in disbelief. It's so beautiful and it's crazy huge. I didn't realize how big it was. Anyways, once you go into the Eiffel Tower entrance, there's this little gift shop in there. But then we just walked out after walking around for a little bit, and we went to the little market that's right across the street from the Eiffel Tower. It's really cool, and it was my favorite part because they had all of these street food from like all kinds of different vendors. There was bagels, baguettes, ice cream, soft serve, candy, macaroons. There was someone selling soap and these lavender buds. It smelled so good, and all of the soap smelled amazing. And then of course there were more little souvenir shops all around and just other food vendors too. And there was also these crystals and jewelry vendor, and then my favorite, this paella rice. It was delicious. I got this later. And after the market, we scootered up to the Arc de Triomphe. I think I'm saying it right. Anyways, this is it, and it's so beautiful. There was actually a ceremony going on, so we stayed and we watched that for a little bit. And it's really cool because the monument is the center of this roundabout, so you can literally just see all the cars driving around. But after, we went back to the market and I got some Indian curry. And then we just hung out around the Eiffel Tower until the sunset to watch it sparkle and light up, and it was really cool. And it's now day 2, so we were walking around a little bit, seeing if there was anything we wanted to eat, and then we just went to go get electric scooters to ride to this vegan cafe that I found. It's called Cloud Cakes, and I was so excited because I really wanted croissants and macaroons, but I really wanted to find a vegan one, and we actually found it. They had all of these other treats and pastries and cakes and cupcakes and everything too, but we just got this croissant, and I got a mango banana smoothie, and my boyfriend got an espresso. And then it also came with this bread and jam, and these jams were so delicious with the vegan butter, and I also put some chocolate drizzle on top, and it was just amazing. It was like a perfect light breakfast. After the cafe, we went to go walk around and check out this designer store called Kenzo. My boyfriend and I's dog's name is actually Kenzo, so it was really cool to see, and we ended up getting these matching bags with the Kenzo word on it, and it's actually made from recycled cotton, so that was really cool. After that, we had tickets to go see the top of the Arc de Triomphe, if I'm saying it right, and the line to get in was really long, even though we did have tickets, and the line to buy tickets was also really long, so if you're planning to go here, make sure you buy your tickets ahead of time, because lines just are really long here. So once you go in, you go up, I think it was maybe 10 flights of this circular stairs. It was really cool. And then this is what's inside. There's a little souvenir shop in here too, and we checked that out. I really love looking at souvenir shops. It's really fun, and I feel like it's a great way to understand like your surroundings and all of the things that make an area so special. But this is the view from the top of the Arc de Triomphe. It was really cool because there was all of these parallel streets, and the arc is like centered, and you can also see the Eiffel Tower from up here, so of course that was beautiful. And after that, we actually ended up walking back to the Eiffel Tower area to go have a picnic. We were gonna scooter, but we wanted to save our minutes because we had a limited amount of time of minutes, so we just enjoyed a nice walk to the Eiffel Tower. Even though it was kind of hot and we were both really hungry, it just made the food so much more worth it. So we grabbed some food to enjoy, and we just had a little picnic. My boyfriend got a baguette, and I got paella rice. We had macaroons and juice, and it was just a lovely little picnic. And then after that, we scootered to the Louvre Museum, and this is one of the entrances. It's really beautiful. I actually realized that I didn't film much of it, but this is what the outside looks like. We didn't go in because the lines and tickets were sold out and everything was like really crowded, but we just enjoyed our time out there. So it is day 2 in Paris, and is our only full day here today. We arrived yesterday at around 1:30 p.m. and then we went out to adventure and walk around and just do some sightseeing in the city and everything. And today we had a full day, and we needed to come back to the hotel to take a break. I had to reset my SD card and change my camera battery too. So yeah, just taking a little break, and then we're gonna be out and about again. And to get around here, we actually just bought like a day pass for the electric scooters instead of riding the train or the metro or like the buses or anything. It was what we did in Denmark and Oslo, and it was really easy and pretty convenient, and much more easier to figure out than the metro system and everything, so we just went with that. But the thing about the scooters is that it's kind of tiring, so that's why we're taking a break. And also we're scootering around like the entire city, so it's like a lot of what we're doing, so I can't really show that, but like that's how we're literally getting from place to place. The scooters are really fun, and it's about 10 euros per day for 100 minutes total, so it's a pretty good deal and it's convenient. I'm gonna head out soon, and we're just gonna be scootering to our next destination. Instead of scootering, we actually ended up just walking around because we were on the hunt for like a small sweet treat before going on to our next destination, because we had tickets for something, and we came across this gelato place called Amarino, and they had all of these vegan options, and it was so amazing. Like half of it was vegan, and then the other half was like dairy options, so much to choose from, and they were all like so delicious, and they shaped them into these rose shapes, so it was really beautiful to watch. They're literally gelato artists, but it was fun to eat and it was so delicious, so I'm glad we found that. And then after quite some more walking, we walked through this Tullery's garden, and everything was in full bloom. It was so beautiful, like all the cherry blossoms and the tulips, and there was all of these very unique statues all around. It was so beautiful. So we just took a little break from walking and relaxed here for a bit, and there was all of these chairs all around the park that were available for anyone to sit on, and some of them had like 45-degree angles, so it was really comfortable. But anyways, we walked back down to the Eiffel Tower area, and we had tickets to go on the River Seine cruise. It was really crowded, and it took about 45 minutes of us standing in line and like boarding onto the boat until we actually left, but it was so worth it, and it was a really fun experience. You get to go through the river and see the Eiffel Tower and all of the bridges and everything. And every time we went under a bridge, everyone would scream just in joy and excitement. And then every time we would just pass all the people along the river, everyone would just wave and like yell hi and everything. It was super cool and really cute too. I think that we went at a really good time because we started at 8 and then it was an hour long, so we got to see things in the daytime, and we also got to see them as everything got darker. So it was a really beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower from both like times of the day. And after that, we ended up finding dinner at this Mediterranean place. It was delicious, and we just called it a night from there. And now it's day 3, our final day here, and we just put our luggage in the luggage storage room so that we could go adventure without having to carry it around. And we actually ended up taking the metro today because we didn't want to pay for a full day of minutes for the scooters because we wouldn't have a full day here. So we had to figure out the metro system today. So we bought our train tickets and it was about $190 for like a single journey. So from where we were to the Eiffel Tower is where we got our tickets from. And this is the cute little ticket that came out and we just had to put it through the machine to get through the gates. And we got lost a lot of times because their metro system is like really crazy. There's just so much going on underground, but we ended up figuring it out because we just asked the security guards for help. And so this is one of the trains that we were on. And we made it safely, so that's always a good feeling, making it to your destination. We went back to get Eiffel Tower gummies because my brother requested them, so I just had to get them. And then we rode the scooters, and we went to this area that we wanted to get dinner at yesterday, but we didn't have time to. And so this is the place. It's called Hapate. It's a Japanese restaurant, and we got okonomiyaki here. And then after lunch, we went back to the metro station and we caught our train. We got our tickets, and I wanted to get a footage of it going through the machine and everything to show what it looks like, but this machine was different and we didn't even end up actually needing the tickets. So this is me trying to figure out where to put it in and not knowing. And then my boyfriend asked the guy and he said to just go around. And then also, it was another confusion, and I wasn't sure if we were on the right side, but we were. And then we caught the train, and it's really cool because they have these little lights on each station, so that was helpful. And we had to just transfer trains, so this is a little bit of what the metro looks like and everything. It's such a maze down here. It's just so crazy how they can build so much underground. Anyways, this is us getting onto the metro. It was very crowded in there, and that's what I'm saying. And then once we got out, I actually got to put my ticket through the machine, and so that's kind of what it looks like. And then we just caught the escalator up into the train station. We went to go pick up our luggage, and we also got a little final pastry croissant. And then we headed back to the train station, and you had to be there about 2 hours before, so we were early. But there was like an emergency that we had to evacuate down from the waiting area for.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The establishment of the security perimeter, due to the presence of a suspicious package, obliged us to evacuate the main hall until platform number 10. Please respect safety distances and keep away from the security perimeter.
Anyways, everything ended up being fine and we got onto our train, but it was a bit delayed by like an hour. But we were headed back to London, and that was our time in Paris. It was really fun. We just kind of enjoyed ourselves and didn't put any pressure on trying to do so much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!